to my channel. Today we're doing a review on these two new sponges I've received. They're by the brand
Instylish.
You get a 2-pack for $12.99, which is very reasonable price. So you're paying about $6.50 for each sponge. If you want to see how I use these sponges and my thoughts on how they perform, please continue to watch. Packaging the sponges come in is a basic packaging. They're kind of like nude shades. You have a darker nude, brown shade, and then an actual more tan pink nude. And there's not much info on the box other than the directions. It says clean the sponges with water before the first use. After moisturizing, squeeze water out with palm to avoid nail scratching, pulling, twisting, and fracture. I'm guessing they're referencing the sponge so that you're not, tearing up the sponge or causing damage to it. Step 2 says please wash the product by a professional cleaner. Should be kept in cool and ventilated environments to avoid mildewing and prevent it from insulation. Step 3 says replace the product regularly according to your times of use. It is supposed to be replaced every 15 to 30 days. Okay. Well, since that doesn't have too much info on it, I will read what they have on their website as far as the product details. So it says, not basic beauty sponge. Not basic beauty sponge is designed without latex, perfect for applying and blending all formulas. Using appropriate pore formulation, this ergonomic sponge ergonomically ensures impeccable streak-free application with minimum product waste. No matter the formula, liquid, cream, or powder, you're left with even velvety coverage. And then the duo is $12.99, which isn't too bad. That's about $6.50 a sponge, so not expensive at all. It's a 2-sided makeup sponge in the Reverie Rose, which is the pink one I'm guessing. It says use the slanted edge for controlled stippling, the mini moon edge for targeted coverage, perfect for under the eyes, and the rounded end for all over buffing. And then the 1-sided makeup sponge in Macchiato, which is the more brown shade, says the flat side allows it to be narrow enough to pat on concealer around the nose easily, with the pointed tip for under the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and wash these since they're new, and make sure they're damp when I come back, and then we'll go ahead and apply our foundation, concealer, and powder with it, and then we'll discuss my final thoughts at the end. Alright, so here's what they look like after we've damped them. The brown one seems a little more stiff, whereas the pink one got larger than I feel the brown one did after being wet, and it's really soft. And it has more of the pores like you see on a beauty blender, or more of like the sponges that I like, whereas the brown doesn't have so much of those pores. So we're going to go ahead now and prime really quick, which I almost forgot. Just going to use my Tatcha silk canvas, and then we're just going to go ahead and start applying our foundation. And we're going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. If you're curious, I used mine in the shade 11NN. no complaints on that. It seemed to blend the foundation nicely. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with concealer, which I'm just going to use my regular concealer, which is the Benefit Cakeless Concealer. And for that I am going to use the brown one, which they suggested. Work okay as well. I don't think I like this as much as I like the pink one at all. It's more stiff and I feel like it took more to get everything blended out. So me personally, I probably will use this more so for like the powder, which I'm about to go ahead and do, and then use the pink to blend everything out, just because it is more soft and bouncy, and I feel that helps to blend everything a little better and really push it into the skin. So we're going to go ahead and use this flat side on the brown one for powder. And I'm just using my Ciate London translucent powder for this. Of course, first go ahead and blend those under eyes one more time to make sure there are no creases you're going to set. On the powder application, everything went on fine with that as well, using the brown sponge. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and finish off my eyes. As you can see, they look a little crazy. I just have the top part done, and go ahead and apply my bronzer, blush, and highlight, and then we'll come back and discuss how things went. Alright guys, I am now back with everything on. I had no issues with application or anything like that. Not that that could really be caused from the sponge unless it didn't really press the product into your skin very well, but overall I would say I am satisfied with these. Like I mentioned before, the pink I definitely will be using again. The brown, I'm not sure if I will. I mean, maybe if my others are dirty I need to grab for it, but I usually just use the same sponge for everything anyhow, so I would probably just use this for the concealer, the powder, and everything. With the flat smaller side here, that would be good for the under eye, I feel. So I think I'll try that next time. Use the smaller flat side for the under eye, and then the larger surface here along with the bottom for foundation. And then you could always use that flat surface for your powder as well. So I think that I definitely will get some use out of this one. For $12.99, that's a really good deal for the 2 sponges. Not everyone has the same opinion, so maybe you'll like both of them. I mean, I do like both of them, but this one is where it's at. I will have a link below where you can purchase the sponges if you're interested, and also you'll be able to get 10% off, so that will be even a little more off, so that would make it even more affordable than it already is. I definitely think it's worth the purchase, and I would like to thank
Instylish
partnering with me in this video and sending me these sponges to try and do a review. That in no way changes my opinion or anything like that. I'm always 100% honest, so whether I like them or not, I was going to let you guys know. Be sure to check out that description if you want to purchase these and save a little bit of money on it as well. And if you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to turn on that little notification bell down below. That way you're notified every time that I upload. I know that some of you guys have mentioned that you're not getting alerts or you're missing out on some of my videos, so make sure that's on and you should be good to go to be notified for every time that I upload here on YouTube. And thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.